All right, this is a tricky one for me. Oh, sorry, go to the very top here. Tricky one for me to show on computer just because it's tough to draw. We'll give it a try. So we can use isometric dot paper to make it easier to draw 3D shapes. Look here, you know, your steps to drawing a rectangular solid on the isometric dot paper. There's some on your page for your notes here, but there's also, I attached a bunch of pages into your booklet. So we'll take a look at that one. You can give that a try. So please actually do. It's not hard, but it's hard for me to draw on here, right? Because, well, you've seen my ability to draw. Essentially, draw this guy first. That one next. This one and this one. And I have messed it up because I am not drawing properly. So I'll try one more time. You guys can probably do a better job than me, given that you are actually working on a real piece of paper. So again, we start. Oh, these are better. All right. My isometric dot paper that I've given you is just a little bit different than what's on the example. So we're going to look something like that, if that makes sense. Okay. I will let you give that a try, and we'll chat about that in class. It should be exciting. All right, so we've got these views were drawn for an object made of 10 blocks. Sketch what the object looks like. So if we are to take a look at this guy here, we want to do just a 3D sketch. Again, that is tricky for me on this paper, but we're going to try. All right. So basically, what we're going to look at here is we're looking at something that is from the side. We see this. The top, it's just all in a straight line. This, and then the back or the front or whatever is all a straight line as well. So let's give this a try. We'll start with the top of the top piece. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting close to done, but you can see it's sort of looking like it should, and then something like that. Okay, so we got steps coming up. We could have drawn it facing the other direction, absolutely, but this is how I chose to draw that picture. Okay, oops, I missed one line. There we go. All right, this takes us on then to your job. Object is created using 8 blocks. It is the following: top, front, and side views. Sketch what the object looks like on isometric dot paper. So your job now is to try to draw that out for me. Okay, we will look at it in class on Thursday, I guess it'll be. I'll give you a hint here. This is how I would start it. I would probably draw the whole front face. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and all the way back. And then we're going to fill in the middle bit and draw it, the top and the side view. All right, again, I'm not going to give you the whole answer for these ones because these are for you to try it for yourself. We're going to draw each 3D object using the views below. So for A and for B here, we've got a domino, it looks like, for A. So top. Here you have to figure out how you're going to make this look. Right? So I would probably do it something like this. Okay, one there. Okay, and then you'll add the thickness to that. This last one here I will leave for you entirely. Give it a try. You can also try building something out of like Lego blocks or something along those lines that would give you similar idea. Okay. This then takes us um, 3D objects. To describe a 3D object, we need 3 views. We've already talked about these in the last one, but I like doing the last one kind of first. Okay, so we need a front view. We need a side view. Oh, come on. We got a mouse that works better. A side view. And we need a top view. Now, you could obviously think of things that are even more challenging, that you need maybe 6 different views, right? You need front, right side, left side, top, and bottom. For grade 8 math, we're going to worry about these ones here. So some key terms, you have seen these before, you might have forgotten them, but you've seen them. So we've got a face, okay? The face of a 3D object is any flat or curved surface. An edge is a line segment where 2 faces meet, and a vertex is a point where 3 or more edges meet. All right, so object 1 is a line. This is actually not a hard one to draw, but we're going to label the top view. So if I imagine looking down on that thing. Oh, that's supposed to say T-O-P, top. Top view, it's going to look something like a line. Ooh. The side view of a line segment, I guess this is a line segment, is going to be a line. We're going to assume it's actually a straight line. Now, this is the part that people are going to be weirded out by. So if we turn this, our front view, what I'm going to call the front, is going to be just a dot. Now, depending on how you were thinking of this, you might have thought, oh, well, actually, Mr. Podker, the front should be the side. And you know what? That's fine. So the front is going to be just a dot. Because if we're looking at this edge on, that's all we see is a dot. All right? And again, if you had said front for side and side for front, that's fine. All right? Object number 2. Okay, so we need a front, a top, and a side view. Well, let's go with the top view to start with. Okay, so top view, we're looking down on this thing. All right, if we look at it from the top and directly overhead, all we've got are 3 blocks. That's all we see. And again, if you were to build something like this out of Lego or something like that, you could see that as well. If you look at it from the top, that's all you see is 3 blocks next to each other. All right, so front view. It's kind of looking at this face here. All right, so front view is going to look something like this. I do expect you to be able to draw a little bit neater than I can draw on the computer screen. But this one you have to be careful. You couldn't draw the stairs going the other way. That would be the back view. And finally, we need the side view. And that's looking at it from either side, this side or that side. And it's going to be the same. Just going to be 3 blocks stacked on top of each other. All right. Which then takes us down to rotating objects to change the views. All right. So if we were to take a Kleenex box, okay, top view. Top view is going to maybe look something like this, the way I've got mine sitting. If you've got a Kleenex box, actually look at it. Side view. All right, so the side view I've got facing towards, oh, sorry, let's try that again. I'm going to actually go back and redo the top view. I was drawing the front view there. Oops, but we're going to actually say top view. Okay, so if I look at my Kleenex box from the top, ooh, that's a terrible. Okay, it's a rectangle with a little oval kind of in the middle. Then we're going to have a front view, the way that that's sitting. It's kind of facing me. The front is going to look like this. Okay, it's looking at this side here. Oops. And my side view of this lovely Kleenex box is going to look like this. Okay. Now, if I rotate this thing 90 degrees counterclockwise on its base, all right, my top is going to look like this. My front is going to look like this. And my side is going to look like this. All right. Your turn. Grab your textbook. And I would like you to draw top, front, and side views of the object. Turn it 90 degrees clockwise onto its side, and do the same thing. And then you've got this. So we'll take a look at these drawings in class. Thanks.